as we welcome these relay teams to pool deck. Medi Harris, we've already seen her earlier this evening. Some of them have had huge programs. It's a 6-day meet. The Olympics is 8 days. The Paralympic swim program is 10. So this is a relatively short meet. So athletes having to back up quickly from one race to the next.
It's condensing a program that we normally see with a few modifications, but into fewer days. The ability to be able to back up favours some, other people aren't able to do it. And, you know, we saw just recently, like Adam Peaty, for example, 100 breaststroke came fourth, was able to back up a couple of days later, be able to win the 50 metres tonight. So the mindset that you have is also important. As a Canadian team, Kylie Moss is another person who's been...
McNeil.
They've all been up there, and they've had multiple events. The very best swimmers don't just swim one, they swim a few races and try and deliver as many gold medals for the Australian team.
Nice to hear the roar of the crowd when the English team make their way out. It's always great to see that in front of a home crowd. And here is Australia. Kaylee McEwen, Zac Stubblety-Cook, Matt Temple and Emma McKeon. The order of the medley relay: backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly and freestyle.
Annie, may I just say, I hope that's the last time we hear the English crowd roar during this race.
Remembering, of course, that Emma missed the gold medal in the 100 freestyle earlier on this program tonight, but a chance here for her 13th Commonwealth Games gold medal. And a medal here will take her to 19 all up, and that will equal the all-time best. She'll join a couple of athletes still with a chance on the final day of the program to go outright #1 with 20 medals all up. But for 13 here for Emma, Kaylee's going for her 3rd gold medal. Zac will be swimming for his 2nd, and a chance at a 1st gold medal for Matthew Temple.
Zac is the only one that hasn't had another race tonight, by the way. So hopefully he's fresh.
Kaylee McEwen's backstroke has been irresistible here at the Commonwealth Games, and she's the perfect lead-off swimmer. Jersey, Scotland, Canada, Australia, England, South Africa, Wales and Guernsey. So first time for this event at the Commonwealth Games. At the Tokyo Olympics, it was Great Britain, China and Australia with the bronze medal. It was Kaylee McEwen, Zac Stubblety-Cook, Matthew Temple and Emma McKeon. The same team goes again here.
It is the same team. This is one of the most difficult races to call. You look at the start, usually we can tell you who surfaces first, who is great underwater, what they're doing in it. We have 2 of the men that are leading the way, but in the middle lanes we have 3 women that are together, and we're comparing each of those athletes off each other. Australia will start in a position where we are behind, but we should be able to make it up within 1 to 2 legs of this race.
So for South Africa, Peter Coetzee out in front and Craig McNally for Scotland. So it is the men swimming the backstroke leg, and now they change over. South Africa send their swimmer in. It's Lara van Niekerk. For Scotland, it's Ross Murdoch. So varying strategies with the team.
And that was a great swim, I have to say, by Kaylee McEwen to be able to come in 3rd place, just at the same speed of what we saw from Kylie Moss in that first leg out in this race. It was tight. She came back in the second 50. And this is where we should start to catch up.
So Zac Stubblety-Cook trying to do some of the reeling in for Australia. Lane 4 alongside lane 3, the Canadians. James de Gussoff is swimming. Ross Murdoch doing the work for Scotland. England in the water with James Wilby and Lara van Niekerk for South Africa.
And look at the ground that Zac Stubblety-Cook is making up here. This is where he flourishes. This is his trademark move, the final 25. He's had an incredible 3rd 25, and he may even put us into 2nd position to come down to the butterfly touch.
So a big lead for Scotland, but they've sent the men out first. Craig McNally and Ross Murdoch. Now it's Kiana McInnes in the water swimming the butterfly leg. And for Australia, Matthew Temple gets to work. Australia in second position. They're going to be very close to the lead by the end of this lap.
And at the moment for South Africa, who did have an earlier lead, up against Matt Temple. Brilliant swim coming second in the 100 metres, but he is up against Chad le Clos.
Fast and furious, isn't it? What a brilliant turn. And for the first time, Australia in the lead. Matthew Temple has grabbed the lead off Scotland. Kiana McInnes struggling now to go with the two men, and Chad le Clos in the water for South Africa. So it's Australia in lane 4 first. Chad le Clos for South Africa, lane 6 second. Last swimmer in the water now. Emma McKeon, away she goes. And it's Amy Canny for South Africa in second spot.
Emma McKeon did a great job on that turnover. It was actually on the changeover. It was actually a tough one to do, just where the stroke was from Matthew Temple. But 0.2 of a second off the blocks. Emma McKeon will bring this home for Australia. So many events, so many great performances, so many great memories for Emma McKeon and for all of us.
Freya Anderson doing the chasing for England in lane 5 alongside Australia, and up into third position Amy Canny for South Africa in second, but it's the Australian in front where she is so often. It'll be 3 for Kaylee, 2 for Zach, the first one for Maddie Temple. Emma McKeon, one of the all-time great Australian swimmers, comes in for her 13th gold medal at Commonwealth Games. What a finish for second. Canada just in front of England. Australia win the 4x1 mixed medley relay. What a team. What a race.
A brilliant final leg by Emma McKeon to anchor the Australians. She was on her best time. She's in amazing form. What a remarkable athlete.
That's 5 gold medals at these games, and tomorrow we'll have the opportunity on the last day of racing to match Ian Thorpe and Susie O'Neill, who were able to win 6 gold medals at 1 Commonwealth Games. Emma gets the opportunity to join them, but 13 gold medals now and 19 medals all up.
It's hard to just describe how difficult that is. Not only do you have to be an unbelievable performer, an incredible athlete, the mental fortitude, the ability to back up race after race, the ability to stay calm and composed from one event to the next. She is a true champion.
I think she's beyond that. I think what you've said, Annie, is accurate. And some people approach these competitions for one event. Some people approach these competitions to be able to be successful across the entire program. What Emma McKeon is now changing from is the off chance that she might win a couple of gold medals here. She consistently wins gold medals, and it's not just at the Commonwealth Games, it's also at the other events that she swims at, and that's what's creating the legend.
Australia on top, Canada second, England third will be